Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into the world of Silhouette Mirage. Simultaneously a shadow and also an illusion. I guess that has multiple levels of meaning. I'm not going to read too much into it. Like most video game titles, I think it just sounded cool. That's pretty much the extent of it. Pretty much all... I mean, not all video game titles. I mean, let's be fair. I mean, a lot of them do have meaning and stuff. Oh, this game is made by Treasure. That's right, it's going to be a side-scrolling shooter. But, I mean, titles for everything. It's just, like, what sounds cool, you know? Coolness names things, you know? Coolness is the ultimate decider of what... Oh, God, what are we playing? What is this? I'm a little bird child? Wizard? Warlock? Suiciding in a metropolis. Oh my god, there's little girls with guns and pumpkins. What is happening? Alright, we're gonna figure this one out together here, guys. But yes, anyway, whatever sounds cool is how we name things. Now, I did load this up and took a look at it for about 5 minutes. Just the gameplay, not this intro. This is all new to me. And I couldn't quite figure out the gameplay. There was something weird going on. So there is a tutorial that we're actually going to check out here today so that we can actually figure out what we're actually going to do. So that's the plan. Silhouette Mirage, reprogrammed hope. It's kind of interesting. It's like the hope wasn't good enough, so they like reprogrammed it for good. Maybe the hope was evil. Evil hope. You've been captured and reprogrammed for good. Like the robot in the first season of The Mandalorian, the IG-87 or whatever it was. It wasn't IG-88, it was a different one. Vibration enabled, difficulty locked, shop items locked. Alright, so we're not good enough at this game. They won't even let us do a sound test. That's locked too. They don't trust us with anything. It's like when your parents leave and they lock up the liquor, and they lock up the car, and they hide the keys to the fridge, and then you're just screwed for the whole week, you know? They turn the water and the gas off to the house. They stop paying the electricity bill.
Project initialized.
You know, good luck. I think that's a subtle hint to move out when they're doing that to you. They're not going on vacation. They're trying to not so subtly ask you to move your mooch behind out of their basement and get a real job. Anyway, tutorial program. Identification number TGAM010. Individual name, Shina, Nira, Shina. Organism preservation rate, 52%. What? Mission specification confirm, proceed with spoken statement verifying mission objectives. Organism preservation rate of 50%. I was created to be the messenger of justice, a safeguard to the Edo system. If the Edo system fails, bringing chaos into the world, I am to find and repair the source of the... I got no clue. I don't know what's going on. This could be a joke. They could have just, you know, word saladed this intro. Just randomly assemble a bunch of words, video game, that sound vaguely like an intro. Commence mentally impaired battle tutorial, half speed. Ethereal system initialized. I mean, the words are cool. Ethereal system, mentally impaired battle tutorial, transfer link. It's neat. It's sort of like... If I didn't have like this bouncy, happy little girl in the background, it would be like the Matrix almost, you know, with all these like complex tech-sounding words. Okay, I think they're asking me if I want to do the tutorial mission or not, so I'm going to go into practice mode so that they can hopefully teach me. Attacking similar foes. Shots the same as foes will steal spirit and power and add to the player. Shots the same as foes will steal spirit. Okay. Right, you can be red and blue in this game. Okay, attacking opposites. Shots of the opposite attribute will weaken or destroy them. Okay, that's what I didn't figure before. This is gonna be interesting, guys. I'm gonna say I don't know if I'm crazy about this idea. We're gonna give it a shot, though. Dashing. Press left or right twice to dash. While dashing, you can climb walls. Good to know. Press down and X to slide past enemies and move behind them. Okay. Fair enough. This feels like an arcade game. This kind of like tutorial setup, I feel like in many arcade games when you go to play, it kind of shows you moves and buttons, and you get like 5 or 6 moves and you like hop in. Press down twice to crouch, up twice to stand again. Okay, is that relevant? Crouch dash. While crouching, hit left or right twice to do a crouch dash. Okay, you can attack guys with that. Parasitic bomb. L1 plus L2 to unleash spirit-powered parasitic bomb. Okay. There's a lot of controls, actually. Oh my god, when under the same attribute, press circle to reflect it back. Okay. That is a little baby doll piloting a mech. Gonna reflect the attack this time. Okay. And gouge grab. Press circle when near an enemy, can be combined with other actions. Okay. Cash bash. Grab an enemy and press 0. Oh my god! You beat money out of them. Okay, I like that move. We gotta try that. Cash grab. Tactical toss. Oh my god. Oh no, I don't want to try it. I guess we have to. There you go. Give me that money, bitch! It's Friday. Loans are due. Okay. Grab an enemy. Oh my god, there's like 1,000 throws. I don't... Okay, I'm starting to zone out the controls here. How many of these are going to be relevant to actually playing? Some of these are just showboating, frankly. Grab, then press L2 to change your attribute. Oh, okay, so that is actually handy. Press triangle to do a switch. Okay, whatever. I'm done. I got it. Oh my god. You know, I used to... Sometimes when you play a game, there's so much dialogue, and you're just like, skip, 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 skip. But at least it's you know, relevant. This is like almost just like random nonsense. They're like, well, I've heard in video games you need 12 dialogue screens before you start the action, and I don't have any lore or anything relevant to the mission to put in there, so let's just throw in some random techie buzzwords. That'll be cool. The system communicates directly with your mind via mental holography. Cannot be blocked. Data integrity scan and process. External parties may have stolen key details. Like, what does this have to do with it? I guess this is the lore and the backstory. Okay. You know, it would have been nice if they told me what I'm supposed to actually do in the mission, but I guess we'll just figure that part out for ourselves. It's like you go in for your first day of work, and they tell you about, like, the founding of the company, and the owner, and the history, and, like, the projected sales. And then they sit you down at your desk and you're like, and what is my job again? And they're like, that's right. And they like close the door and leave the room. Like, not the most relevant info on our first day of work. The first time you've ever played a video game, it's kind of like your first day of work. I had a very fun job, obviously. Okay, these like weird little... They look like dolls slash cookies, like gingerbread men wearing wigs. I don't want to skip this because I feel like it's going to help explain, possibly. I mean, probably not. Maybe this was wishful thinking, but my hope is it will help us explain what the hell's going on. Okay, is she going to do something? I mean, Treasure is very good at the sort of graphical side of things. Like, you notice like parallax scrolling on the... on the arm rails there of the conveyor belt to give the illusion of 3D and like rotating stuff, and even the way that compartment opened where it was like the doors were opening like a mouth, that was really cool. I mean, nobody can fault Treasure for the graphics. It's kind of a cool cutscene. My concern today is that the other Treasure game we played, which was Gunstar Heroes, I was psyched for that because I've always been a huge fan of Contra. And then we tried it and it's like, it didn't blow me away. It was almost like too complicated. And the tutorial for this one makes me concerned this is just way too complicated.
Let's go!
So we'll see. Anyway, I'm shooting lasers from my finger, and I can be either red, oh god, or blue. Oh, and I can reflect, bitch! No, but I'm just getting killed. Hold on, let's try and grab someone. Give me that money. It's payday. Money, 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 money. Ha! Now you die. I think you could also grab them and change color, right?
Reflector! Reflector!
Or I could just kill them. Alright. So yeah, you can't go any further. This is what I figured out in the 5 minutes where I played it. I was looking forward to like a run and gun shooter, but I'm pretty sure that you literally just do this, so... It really is like an arcade game, you know? Like arcade games were often one-screen affairs. And... I'll be honest with you, I feel like... Oh, it's actually auto-aiming up, which is convenient. I feel like one-screen games... Like, they had their time... Oh, we actually are scrolling. I guess you can get to, like, new parts. But one-screen arcade games, like, they had their time. They were certainly necessary to get us where we're going now in gaming. But I do kind of feel like, you know, where gaming excites me, obviously, is, like... The millions of games out there that don't occur on one screen, you know? Like, I would probably be hard-pressed to identify a modern one-screen game that I really enjoyed. Not to say the games aren't enjoyable or that you shouldn't like them. If you like them, power to you. But I feel like the kinds of games that I like are always grander affairs with levels to explore and stuff like that, you know? But this game is scrolling. I was wrong. It's not a one-screen game. We are moving, so, you know. I'm the dummy. But anyway. Sirosa, level 1. I shoot bullets and fire directly ahead. I don't think I can afford you. I'll try to buy you anyway. You already have it, I'm afraid. You don't need to. Oh, how do I activate it then? They didn't train me on that! Die! Reflector! Reflect everything! Hold on. We can duck and... Oh, jeez. Well, let's do the... Aha! The old alley-oop. How do we do this? There we go. Kind of like beating the money out of them. That feels like a good way to do it. Also, why is your character like a little tiny warlock girl fighting like little tiny gingerbread men dolls? It's a very weird theme, and you would imagine. Oh, they have guns too. That may, yeah. I don't know what theme this game's going for. You'd imagine a warlock girl. It's like fantasy or something, right? But then like all the dialogue is about like the Matrix. It's like you have to hack into the nebula, the virus, override the password, blah blah blah. And then the enemies are like cute dolls with guns. So like, am I a Toy Story thing? Am I a wizard? Am I in the Matrix? Like, what is the theme we're going for here? There we go. Survived. I don't even know if I was in control of that or not. I don't seem to be able to move my character right now. Bullet stat. See, like, now we're back into the Matrix. Target class, silhouette. Confirmations, multiple. To destroy, use a Mirage shot, or bounce their shots back with a reflector blast of the same attribute.
Reflector! Bam! Bam! Bam!
Or just beat them to death until they give you all their cash.
Bam! Reflector!
We call this move the mugging.
Spirit status critical.
Just hit him with the red beams for a bit. There you go. I guess red was what I was supposed to use to kill him. Huzzah! I'm like Sonic the Hedgehogging this level. Yeah, see ya, punks. Oh, a store. Hello! What you got for sale? I don't know how to use your items. A Sirosa, we already got one of those. One day I'll figure it out. Oh god, where am I going? Die. Oh, he's got a candle. Oh, because he's like a jack-o'-lantern, so he has like a candle. Oh god. Oh, you have to press down twice to duck. If you just press down once, it doesn't do anything. Oh god. Go! Okay. We'll just go this way now. I'm totally lost, by the way. I was so dead wrong. This is definitely not a one-screen game. Die, pumpkins! You won't be hurting anyone where you're going. Pumpkin jail. Okay. I kind of feel like they had all the sprites for like a wizard game, but the guy who made this really wanted to make like a technology game. So he split the difference. Looks like it has nothing to do with the Matrix, but it's all about the Matrix. Also has very jazzy. Oh, and a punk. This guy looks like he's from Earthworm Jim. It's a very jazzy soundtrack, you know? When we get to shelter ahead, we'll infiltrate it like you ain't never seen and smash that puny little messenger. Okay. Who's the messenger of destruction? Oh god. There we go. Oh god. Oh god. Can I hurt him? Oh god. Seem to be hurting him. Ow. Oh god. Treasure is really big on their bosses. So I'm not surprised there's a crazy boss fight in here. Oh, ow. Oh, I should have reflected him. Oh god. Oh, I like how you can just respawn exactly where you are. Oh god. Oh my god. Can I get past this? Huzzah! You'll never catch me. I'm just gone. Oh god. So here's my thing. I'm not a fan of this color thing. So far this is actually not a bad side-scrolling shooter, but I don't like the fact that you have to like adjust your color in order to do anything. It's a tad annoying, frankly. I guess it adds some tactical element, but I'm like not even convinced it's all adding all that much. Okay, we're just gonna tank our way through this. Because like if he gets on the wrong side of you, you literally can't damage him. It's just more annoying than anything. And it doesn't totally make sense, like, if her dress is a different color, then you can't hurt the enemy. Alright, now...
Reflector! Reflector!
Caution, power status critical.
Uh-oh. Can I get on this side?
Reflector!
Ow.
Reflector! Reflector!
How do I... Oh, that got him. This isn't cheap at all.
Enemy power status critical.
Just standing. I mean, I guess I'm getting hit. Probably a smarter way to do this. Oh no, now they're the wrong color. I think I can't hurt him. Alright, there we go. Ooh, they got us too. I don't know, whatever, retry. Slide down that hill. Did we die or did we do the level? That was weird. It was sort of like two bosses back to back. It was like fight a punk frog and then and then it had like boss music and stuff. And then after he was defeated, it's like, oh yeah, and by the way, there's a giant robot. It just had like casual level music. It was like, beat this guy too. I don't know. Is he a boss? We can't even keep track ourselves. Like, whatever. Just kill him. Alright, back to killing these things. Back to killing the gingerbread girls, where life makes sense. Oh god! Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's a little... What the hell? I must say that I expected the messenger of destruction to be somewhat more imposing figures. Okay, can we just kill this guy? He's Mirage leveled.
Reflector! 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 Summon avalanche!
Oh, this is not good for us. We can just deflect it though.
Summon! Summon! Reflector!
Boink.
Summon! Reflector! Summon!
Okay, so we obviously have to shoot this dick. Oh, it's so annoying that sides matter. I just want to chase him down. I don't want to worry about what color my pants are, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure people who enjoy this game, they're like, but it's such an interesting mechanic. It adds so many tactical elements, Jay. I'm like, I'm old school, man. Like, just want to shoot the guy down and chase him down. I'm not really a fan of this color changing mechanic. I don't know. I'm probably not giving it much thought. I mean, I'm not really... Oh, this is kind of cool. He's like summoning stuff. I mean, it's like cool bosses and stuff. Well, that's neat. The battleship is like shooting through a portal at us. Yeah, it's like cool bosses and interesting levels. The enemies and the character design are weird. I'll give you that. And then the color thing, I just feel like they were looking for a mechanic to kind of be quirky. And they settled on this, and it's fine. I mean, it's you know, it does its job, and I'm sure once you get into it and using it, you can find depth to it, but it's like, you know, I guess I'll just say this. There's a reason you don't see this mechanic in many other games. You know? The only other game I can think of that had it was that shooter game where you could be in light or dark mode, and when you were in light mode, all the light pellets on the screen you were invincible to, and when you're dark mode, the opposite. That one was kind of interesting because you could switch on the spot. What I liked is you could switch on the spot. If this game, if it wasn't, are you facing left or right, but you could press a button to toggle between like light and dark powers, then I think it would be a little more, I'd be a little more forgiving of the mechanic. But because it's arbitrary, like it's linked to what direction you're facing, it's just annoying because you're chasing a guy around the screen and it's like, oh, he's on my left. Can't hurt him right now, you know? Like it's... I don't know, not a fan of that sort of element of it. The fact that it's spatially connected. I don't mind that there's two modes. That's, you know... I mean, again, I think that mechanic is also very limited. There's a reason we've only seen this game and that other space game. I think if every game started to do it, it'd get tiresome really quickly. It's more of like an interesting niche thing to like, oh, this game does it, and they find a few interesting mechanics around it. That's fun. But I certainly wouldn't want it in every shooter, you know? Anyway, now we're in like the world of magic, of moon people toy magic. So I truly don't know what this... I don't even know how to describe this game. Somebody asked me, what is the genre of this game? I'd be like, game? You know, it's game. Its genre is game. It truly... I mean, it's a shooter. Obviously, gameplay we can describe. Like, what is the setting of this game? Futuristic past fantasy, live action cartoon, full-size humans, shrunk down Honey, I Shrunk the Kids style, Matrix reboot, reimagining. There you go. What's the genre?
Warning system activated.
Also, little girl cookie recipes. Fit that one in there somehow. See, I just want to kill these stupid things, but I'm frequently the wrong color. So I'm just gonna walk right by them. I always thought it was weird how Sonic the Hedgehog went to like populated zones, like this city that we're in, right? Oh, it's cool. You can walk on the street lights and they're angled. Like this city that we're in. Boink, boink. Oh god. Get out of here. Okay, so the city that we're in is like a metropolis zone. Oh, that's cool to come running in from the foreground. I mean, it's making good use of sort of like 3D effects while still remaining a 2D shooter. Again, I expect this from Treasure because they're very good at this kind of art and stuff. That's what they're known for. But anyway, we're in like a Metropolis zone, but we're kind of like a fantasy character. I always thought it was weird when like Sonic the Hedgehog went into like Metropolis zones and stuff, like Casino Zone. Because like, think about Super Mario. Mario has never gone into an urban environment unless you count like the most recent game. Like, what was that recent one where he was actually in a city? And frankly, I thought it was weird when they did that. Like, for his entire lifetime, Mario has just existed in like the Fantasy Mushroom Kingdom. So it's kind of weird to see him in like real settings interacting with real people. And I always felt the same way about Sonic, you know? He's like a fantasy character. It's kind of weird to see him... God, I can't get these bikes. They're destroying me. I think this is what you have to do to change your left and right colors. That's all... So, hold on a second, hold on. Okay, let me kill these... Kill these stupid bikes. Oh my god, they're so annoying. If I could just shoot you from either direction, you'd be dead already. Oh, you bitches. Oh my god. See, I can't face left and shoot them, so I have to shoot them to my right. Otherwise, it'd be very easy to kill them. I'm probably playing this game dead wrong. But yeah, Sonic always felt like he should remain in sort of like Green Hill Zone, you know, and like Desert Zone and stuff, and Ruins, you know, like in a fantasy land. To see him running around with like apartment buildings and stuff in the background, I was like, this doesn't quite feel right. I don't know, he's a fantasy character, stay in fantasy land. Okay, right now I'm facing the right and I'm blue. In order to achieve this, I had to press rectangle, and this is what you have to sit through every time you want to swap color sides. That is effing ridiculous. Are you kidding me? If you're fighting a boss, you have to do this so many times. Oh, and it takes energy too. Oh, you can't just do it whenever you want. Oh, yeah. You don't want to give a basic power like that to the player, you know, unfettered. That's totally... It's like the special moves in fighting games where you do a special move, but it uses some of your health. So then it basically becomes, well, it'd be nice to actually use those special moves, but instead I'll never use them, because when you use them, you're automatically losing health. So it's like you just never use them in the game. I think Final Fight had a special move like that, and there was a few other games, like good games, use that mechanic. Thankfully, that's a mechanic that's more or less been retired these days. In the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which is largely a remake of the old arcade and NES beat-em-up games, you do have special moves, but it is not tied to your health. You don't lose health by using a special move. Like, whoever thought of that, I mean, in the early days of gaming, I guess you gotta try everything, but that was a terrible design decision. Oh, we got killed. That's okay. Down you go! The bosses are actually pretty easy to kill if you just sort of like power through.
You hit like geisha.
You hit like geisha? It's fighting a samurai armadillo or something. Everyone's like, hey, what the hell, man? And they're like, shut up, it's a weeknight, man. They threw soccer balls and alarm clocks at him. It's pretty hilarious. Oh, you can like sort of like do an accelerated fly. Okay, let's fight one more boss here, and then I think I've gotten... Oh, he's destroying the building. Whoa! You gotta give it to him, man. The graphics in this are top-notch. Very cool graphical effects. Very creative. They know how to use art to tell stories. That's what I'll say about Treasure as a company. It's very consistent. Okay, so she's red mode. So let's turn into blue mode. By the time we turn into blue mode, she's gonna be on the wrong side of us. Well, look, she's on the wrong side of us. Maybe they came up with the different sides so that you'd have to use reflector. Otherwise, it's just too easy. I truly don't know. But she switched herself to dark mode now. So when the colors match, all you do is use reflector.
Reflector! 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 Reflector!
Now,
Reflector!
oh god. Oh god.
Critical.
Reflector!
Haha, eat that. Oops. Oh god, it's like warping my brain as to like whether I can shoot her or not. Ah, god. Is this the final boss of the game? She feels tougher than the other bosses we've fought, that's for sure. Ah, you bitch. I think it's a dude, actually. Ha! They grabbed her and threw her. Die! There you go, give me your money. Getting mugged. She has like 360 coins. Just beat her up for all her money. Oh, there we go. I'm truly enjoying this battle, little messenger. I'm even, as you might say, digging it. Oh, calculations are occurring. What the? I mean, obviously we would have spawned whatever the hell this thing is. A little girl space platypus. I'm a cute florist. I sell pretty flowers. Pretty. Do you want flowers? A guardian angel. I don't know what the fuck's going on, I'll be honest. This game, I used to think Mario was the most Japanese game you could create. You know, it's like mushrooms and a plumber and weird dragons and stuff. I'd say this game is up there now. It's it's the most Japanese game I've seen in a while. Okay, we somehow beat the level. Guys, we're gonna wrap it up here because I got some stuff to do tonight. Gonna go watch Across the Spider-Verse, actually. I saw it in theaters. Good movie. Really liked it. You know, I went into that movie thinking, I really liked Into the Spider-Verse. How could you possibly build upon this? Like, I hope the sequel is just good, you know?
Caution.
But it felt like we don't need a sequel, and it's just gonna be lame. Boy, was I wrong. That movie was great. It was tremendous. And so I'm gonna watch it again tonight. Watching it with someone who's never seen it, so that'll be fun. And I haven't seen it since I saw it in theaters, so yeah. I think instead of continuing to play this weird Japanese game, I'd like to go do that. So that's where we're gonna leave it here today. Guys, what do you think of Silhouette Mirage here? Is it an interesting game? What do you think of the shooting mechanic? So first of all, am I just being stupid about it? Is it a great mechanic that I'm dismissing too early? Or is it like kind of overly complicated? Or like, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you think it's cool? Could you do without it? Feel free to sound off in the comments down below. And as always, whether you agree with me or not, whatever you think of this game, hopefully you did have some fun here today. If so, go ahead, like the video, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse, check it out. Personally recommend it. But other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy yourselves, and I will catch you in the next one. So until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Peace! Oh wait, we should actually quit. There you go. Now you guys can see the death screen. There even is one. I think we're just going to end up back at the... Oh, the first project was interrupted. The body goes into the second mode. Confirms all creatures are the target. Begins to condense the inertial internal energy. What the F? What does this mean? I feel like this is a poem written by AI. And okay, so... Hey, by the way, Treasure ESP English translation. I wonder if something got lost in translation. I wonder if this game makes total sense in Japanese and in English it's just, you know, just cryptic as hell. I don't know, maybe. I think they probably translated correctly. It's just, it is what it is, you know. It's sort of like a fun, escapist, Japanese crazy fantasy game. And there's something like fun and endearing about the craziness of Japanese imagination. You know, I wouldn't want to live in a world where the Japanese don't occasionally drop some crazy shit on us, where you don't just boot up a video game that's straight from Japan and go, what the hell were they thinking? And I mean that in a positive way, right? Like it is good that kind of just freedom to create exists, I think, ultimately. Even though I find that the theme of this kind of weird and it's not really my thing, I actually do like that it exists, and so I will say that about it too. Anyway, guys, enough me blathering on. I will catch you in the next one. Later! Isn't it weird when I don't say peace? Okay, peace!